ang magsasaka dumaranas ng matinding kahirapan at kagutuman, lalo ngayon.
The Philippines is known as an agricultural country. Across the nation, millions of farmers wake up before sunrise to plant crops that will feed Filipino families. Yet despite their importance to society, many Filipino families remain among the poorest sectors in the country. Behind every grain of rice on our tables lies a story of hard work, sacrifice, and struggle.
Agriculture plays a vital role in the Philippines economy. It provides food for the population and employment for millions of Filipinos, especially in rural communities. Crops such as rice, corn, coconut, and vegetables are essential to the country's food supply. Farmers are often called the backbone of the nation because they sustain country food production. However, despite their important role, many farmers struggle to earn enough income to
Gusto talaga magsaka. Hindi namin hawak ang presyo ng palay. Kaya magmamahal o magmura ang palay namin, nagtitira kami ng pangkain ng aming pamilya para sa 3 buwan din namin pag-aantay ng pagsasaka.
The struggles of Filipino farmers did not start recently. Their challenge have deep roots in history. Even before the arrival of foreign colonizers, early Filipinos already relied on agricultural for survival. Farming was the major source of livelihood and food for communities. During the Spanish colonial period, large estates known as hacienda were created. Wealthy landowners controlled vast lands while farmers worked as tenants. This system caused unequal land distribution, where many farmers worked in land they did not own. Although land reform programs were later introduced, many farmers today still face problems related to land ownership and limited resources.
Low income. One major problem faced by farmers is low income.
Na presyo ng bigas.
Ramdam ho ang 20 pesos na presyo ng bigas, lalo na sa nahanay ng magsasaka.
Despite working long hours in the fields, many farmers earn very little profit from their harvest. Middleman system. Often, farmers are forced to sell their crops to middlemen who buy their products at very low prices. These middlemen then sell the goods in the markets for much higher prices. High farming costs.
Bernardo, masyado pong stringent yung documentary and certification requirements ng small farmers sa PhilMec support. Sana po basta aktibo naman ang samahan, magsasaka at validated naman ng may sakahan at nagsasaka, suportahan na ng makinarya para makabawas sa gastos ng farmers. Itaas po ang presyo ng sariwang palay sa 20. Okay na po kami dyan, Your Honor, sir. Hindi po yung mga ayuda kasi po di po lahat talaga nakakakuha. So may mga ganito, no? I'm just placing this on record.
Another challenge is the increasing cost of farming materials such as seeds, fertilizer, pesticides, and machinery.
Pati presyo po ng bigas maaari rin tumaas ayon sa Department of Agriculture. Gumagamit kasi ng mga traktora ang mga magsasaka sa pag-ani ng palay.
Because of these expenses, farmers sometimes end up earning almost nothing after harvest. Debt. Some farmers are forced to borrow money to continue farming. Unfortunately, this can lead to cycles of debt that make their situation even more difficult. The struggles of farmers affect not only their families but also the entire country. Because farming provides food for the nation, difficulties in agriculture can lead to food shortages or higher food prices. Many farmers also bring the poorest sectors of society. Limited income makes it difficult for them to afford healthcare, education, and other basic needs. As a result, many young Filipinos choose not to pursue farming as a career. Instead, they move to cities in search of better opportunities. This has created another concern. The farming population in the Philippines is aging. Climate change has made farming even more difficult. Typhoons, floods, and drought can destroy crops in just a few hours. When crops are destroyed, farmers lose months of hard work and investment. Competition from imported products is another issue in the importation of agricultural products. Imported crops are sometimes cheaper than locally grown products, making it harder for Filipino farmers to compete in the market. Many farmers also lack access to modern farming technology, irrigation systems, and financial support. Despite these challenges, there are several ways to support Filipino farmers and improve the agricultural sector. Government programs that provide financial assistance, modern equipment, and better irrigation systems can help farmers increase productivity. Fair pricing system can also ensure that farmers receive proper compensation for their hard work. Encouraging young Filipinos to learn modern agricultural practices can help sustain farming for future generations. Filipino farmers continue to work tirelessly to provide food for the nation, yet behind their hard work are struggles that often go unnoticed. Understanding the challenges faced by farmers allows us to recognize their importance and the role they play in sustaining our country. Supporting farmers means supporting the future food of security, economic stability, and national development. After all, the hands that feed the nation deserve recognition, respect, and support.
Isang ayuda ang ibibigay ng gobyerno sa mga naluging magsasaka dahil sa mababang presyo ng palay.
Hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin maipaliwanag ng gobyerno ang tunay na dahilan ng pagbagsak ng presyo ng repolyo. May nagsasabing kasalanan daw ng mga magsasaka dahil sumobra sila sa ani. Smuggling naman ang hinala ng iba. At may nagsasabing resulta raw ito ng importasyon mula sa ibang bansa. Ano pa man ang dahilan, isa lang ang sigurado. Magsasaka lang ang natalo sa sitwasyong ito. Kung sino pa ang naghirap sa taniman, siya pa ang uuwing luhaan. Dati, akala ko peste at bagyo lamang ang kalaban ng mga magsasaka. Pero matapos kong masaksihan ang sinapit ng mga taniman sa bugyas, nalaman ko ang tunay nilang kalaban ay hindi peste at bagyo. Mas malaking kalaban ang tao. Ako po si Cara David.
Ang pagkain na dapat ay aani ng palay na lubog, nasira. Ang sabi ng gobyerno, 15% ang decrease sa pagkain o sa palay dahil sa GOS Flood Control Project at Farm to Market Road na GOS. Kaya lalong gutom kami, lalong gutom tayo. Kaya ano ang dapat gawin? Mahalaga po ngayon at sa mga susunod na araw ang ating pagkilos.
Ano po ba ang problema?
Well, good governance sa agriculture sector.
Mga kababayan, darating ang araw, magtatagumpay ang ating pakikibaka, sumulong, magkaisa, makibaka